and welcome. We are today with Taras Wankewycz. Taras, good morning.
Good morning.
You are Chairman and CEO of H3 Dynamics. You are a company originally founded in Singapore, and you have facilities in Toulouse in France and in Austin in the USA. And you provide clean energy solutions for the aviation industry. In a few words, tell me about what you do.
Well, we don't build aircraft, we don't do retrofit, but we help OEMs across the aviation sector, across many use cases within aviation with a big A, to adopt hydrogen solutions and to decarbonize.
Okay, so I believe you are working with Airbus in particular on a project, a hydrogen fuel cell solution to power the APU of an Airbus A330. What can you tell me about it?
I think it's the first time in the world that we're applying fuel cell technology to such a big aircraft. It's an A330, can carry 400 passengers. We are very excited to be part of the program. We were selected in 2023 by Airbus to support the high power program, which was announced at the Paris Air Show in 2023. And we've been working ever since to supply an aero-compliant system, world first, able to produce 0.5 megawatts of power and comply with the various requirements of aviation.
So the APU provides the electricity for the onboard systems. It's nothing to do with propulsion.
It's not propulsion, it's what we call non-propulsion. Mm-hmm. We like non-propulsion as a starting point in aviation because propulsion is probably the most difficult thing you can do with hydrogen in aviation. The power level determines the quantity of hydrogen you need to store, and the bigger the power, the bigger the hydrogen storage, and we all know in aviation, hydrogen storage is a big bottleneck. So starting with a non-propulsive application is probably a good idea, and the APU is one of those use cases.
So when do you expect the solution to be tested in flight?
It's already being tested right now on the ground, so we've been going through several months of testing in all kinds of conditions, lab conditions, but real conditions as well, with, I would say, tests that most fuel cells have never gone through, right? Most fuel cells have been developed for ground mobility applications so far, but now we need to take them through G-testing, different inclinations, different starving regimes, all kinds of very, very extreme conditions to be able to make it through and be sure that they are safe for the aircraft flight.
And so when do you expect to fly?
The flight is supposed to take place in next year, in 2025, according to the plan.
Okay, so beyond that, I understand that you're also developing fuel cell solutions for airport vehicles, and you also plan on producing clean hydrogen directly on airports. What's the objective?
So we've been working a lot on downstream applications and use cases within aviation, but let's just say, Edward, you design an aircraft, a hydrogen aircraft. It's working fantastically, it's flying, it's certified, but your next problem is going to be, how do I refuel? And which airport can I fly to that will have the infrastructure to refuel so that I come back to where I started from? So still working on the infrastructure is very important, and we believe that it's the same chicken and egg situation as we had in automobiles, except that now we're in the aviation world, and the the infrastructure will not happen by itself. And we shouldn't be waiting for aircraft to exist to start building this infrastructure. So airport equipment are one way to get the machine started around hydrogen infrastructure hubs.
So ultimately, your core business will be both designing onboard power systems as well as supplying cost-effective hydrogen on airports.
Onboard power systems, off-board power systems, airport equipment, not just flying equipment, as well as the hydrogen supply, because we need to make sure that this hydrogen supply is cost effective, it's green, and we need to be able to have some kind of control over that so that the overall system is truly decarbonized and cost competitive in the market.
Perfect. So we'll certainly be looking at your progress. Taras, thank you for taking the time to speak. Everyone, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.